Sorry. So sorry. Oh my gosh, I've been talking this whole time, and I didn't realize I was muted. Thank you. Good to see you, Navuvi. Good to see you, Ellie. Happy to see everyone here. Yeah, hey, how's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Hello, bellboy. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Oh, we'll finally be able to take a look at the desk she's got open over there. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick! I have no idea what is happening. We are on a case, and a murder has happened. And, I think, and I'm at the witness's house, and this is, apparently she's got a bellboy. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? I think Mr. White, we've talked about him before. So he's been mentioned before, I think. Where have I heard that name? Yeah. White, that was his name. My sister told me. Yeah! White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Alright, let's examine, finally, what's in this drawer that she was trying to hide. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room. Interesting. Why would she have that? Why would she be using that? Is it on? I wonder? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Save your progress up to this point? Oh, crap. So this is the court section of this case, I suppose, it seems like. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Trial section is the best section? Yeah, it seems like. Chat, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Chat, who is this guy? How come I've seen this guy everywhere? Who is this guy? What kind of voice does Edgeworth have? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Oh shoot, you were AFK? Good to see you back. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. He's finally, yeah, it's fine. He didn't look, whatever. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence. He looks proper, like, look at him. He's standing bolt upright and everything. He's got posture and all that. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The chat has way less delay, by the way, Gray. Oh, thank you, yes. I've been working on that. Hopefully it's good. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edward. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. This dude. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Oh, crap. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plan? Okay, floor plans added to the... Okay, that's probably going to be way important later. Gumshoe after the Apollo Justice, 4th game. And after Investigations 2, adios, whatever that means. Now, Detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence. She did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. Okay, I gotta pay attention. After those games, he just never appears? Really? I feel like he'd be a main character. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Miss Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Yeah, it was pretty simple, so I don't know. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked a lot of the times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we gotta press this dude. Alright, let's give it a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay. Press with Q. Ah. Okay, as soon as she came in, I rushed to the scene. There are 2 people there already. Okay, I'll try Q. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Oh, that's true. Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us, who the 2 people you found on the scene were? Yes, sir. Defendant Miss Maya Fey and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. I'll try and press it. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You said it. You said it. Oh my gosh. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. She definitely is. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes! Sorry, I got the other order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about it first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Okay, so he's changing his story. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I don't think... How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Oof. Something off here? Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Probably because of death? I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Question mark, question mark, question mark? Are you wondering what's going on? Because I am too. Okay, let's look at the evidence we have here. Cell phone, glass shards, the thinker, wiretap, department store receipt, floor plans. Okay. Securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Death was instant. On it were the words Maya, written in... Oh! Death was instant! Wait! Death was instantaneous. So then... Yeah, so then she couldn't have written the, She couldn't have written the death thing because death was instant. That's genius! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? I can't remember. I forget. I'm sorry, I forgot. Ha! Forgot, you say? Oh crap, maybe that was a mistake. It was the day after the murder, Your Honor, sir. I was the one who handed it to him myself, personally. Oh, right. The prosecution's point being? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Uh-oh. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Aw, he's got like a smug... This guy. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. This autopsy outdated became a meme, by the way. Did it? That is all. I see! Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. I'm gonna say is the detective a sham? Cause I feel like you're a sham. Cause you should have given me the report on during discovery. But whatever. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the verdict. Oh man, I'm not doing too hot on this one. Okay, died from a blow to a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Okay. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. He bows! Dude bows in court. Wow. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Oh no. There she is. Why is she doing that thing with her hands? And the background music. She's got her own theme. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? April May, ooh. Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. Someone else gets that theme later on? Oh, really? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness testimony, okay. What'd you see? It was like 9 o'clock at night, and I looked out the window, you know, and then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her, and she hit her. It's called Happy People? That's a great theme name. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy-witsy. Well, they're about to get his own theme later on, too? Oh, wow. Well, Your Honor. I see. It's a remarkable solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults and perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes. It's called Something Smells. It's usually me, Lamal. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Oh, crap. I actually don't know how... I don't know... Well, okay, let's read through what she said. Okay, so it was like 9 o'clock at night. Out the window. It was 9 o'clock at night. Let's see. Does that line up? What? The witness report... Press? Okay. I guess so. I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. One attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Alright. We'll see about that. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. first one is off. Why look out of a window at such a certain time? Let's question the testimony. Let's continue. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks! What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing, I'm gonna say. Because when I was at the, in her room, I looked out the window and it said that it would be pretty hard to see, anything from out the window or something. Something like that. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes? What is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean... Okay, if you really had witnessed my client, Maya Fey, would you have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique? No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks like hair from looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed like that. We don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Roar! Roar? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling with little details were necessary, darling. Yeah, and tell her to put on a shirt too. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Witness testimony. Oh, okay. I did see everything. I did. The woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. Okay, I think I know what to do on this one. Because she said she ran to the right, but I don't think she did because according to the floor plan, her body was found right in front of the window. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please, begin the cross-examination. What about the clock? What do you mean, what about the clock? I did see everything. I did. The woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Ran off to the right. I don't think that's true, because according to this, her body was found right in front of the window. If she ran off to the right, she wouldn't be in sight of the window. Well, isn't it off? She knows the statue is a clock. I don't know if she knows the statue is a clock. Wait, let me continue to read her testimony here. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. And that clock, the kind of statue clock, the thinker. Oh, you're asking, how does she know that it's a clock? That is true. So you think it's the clock that? Isn't this the detective's job? Well, we're in the courtroom now, so I think the detective, if it's their job, they failed. They failed at this point. So then what? Should I present her with the clock then? Or should I present her, or should I press her? Or should I present her with the evidence? I'm gonna try mine. I'm gonna try mine and just see how it goes. Like, if you're looking off out a window, how the hell would you know all that? Yeah. But let me try and present her with this. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Well, I screwed that up. Okay. If the music doesn't stop, it's wrong, by the way. Oh, that's a good indication. Alright, gotcha. Okay, then I guess I'll press her. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. That clock, kind of statue clock, the thinker, I think. Wait, so I wasn't able to press her? Do I present her with the clock as evidence? Let's try it. Miss May, what you just said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you please explain how you know that this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Oof, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. I heard it say the time. Uh-oh. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.? No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Or is this where the wiretap comes into play? Whoa, it could be. She couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. It could definitely have rung because it rung last time when the other guy was struck with it. So I'm going to say she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard the clock go off in the building next door. Wait? Oh no, I screwed up? You have proof that she could not? Amateurs, listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. And I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. What about looking at the conversation? Is there an option to look at the conversations that have been, because court record just brings this up. I don't think I can look at the conversation that they've had. Like you're talking about like a log of everything that's been said so far, because that would be really useful. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? There's a check option for the phone? But that's irrelevant, isn't it? Holds a conversation between Chief and Maya. Between Chief and Maya? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh! You're saying no, because she took the clockwork out, so the clock couldn't have been working. So there's no way that she could have heard it. Yeah, the clockwork is out. Yeah. This is a trivial matter with no direct hearing on this case at hand. Indeed. Objection sustained. Damn, it's time to switch directions quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were... Nope. No. Oh, I clicked the wrong one again, didn't I? I'm dumb. Damn it. Amateur's amateur. Okay, yeah, they're saying the same thing. But I'm guessing I lose points with the judge. On what grounds? It's trivial matter. Yep, okay. Okay, so... Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Okay, she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. Gotcha. Your Honor, the members of the court... It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. Well, which... Oh, crap. It's empty? It's not empty because it has the evidence inside, but... It's broken? The batteries are dead. I guess it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork! How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now! Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Chat, you're really helping me out. I can't. I'm not good at this. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? You'll shut up now? No, I need the help. Well, Miss Faye? Tisk tisk. Oh, this guy. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow... Or, he knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've gotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? Oh, easy, because I have the evidence. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Just check your evidence and you'll find it, yeah. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes. I ain't even scared. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Especially hold on to the phone. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is the phone call. Nope, wrong button.
Take that!
Take a look at this. That's quite a cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is just the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. On the day of the murder. Order! Order! Defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. What, is this guy threatening to take someone's job or something? I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for this big fella. Salary cuts? Let's hear the conversation. So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I could probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Edgeworth be cutting Gumshoe's salary. Celery? Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oopsie, I forgot. So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Oh my God. I have to. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence she already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Uh-oh. There's only 2 of them? Oh, yes! You're right, because they were made by Larry Butts. Yeah, he made it himself. They weren't made from a store. Last time. Okay, give me a little bit more time next time to see if I can figure it out myself. At least let me look at the evidence, like scroll through it. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. Look at the description of the evidence. The fact she is changing her story is suspicious. It's super suspicious, yeah. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Ooh. You could be on my lifeline? Absolutely. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Ah! Her little heart was spinning around. What the f... She's going feral. What the hell? What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Jeez. She's gone full feral. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Wink. I guess she didn't say wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? God, look at her face. She's fully minced off. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... I don't know. You held it, you had heard about it. I don't know that she's ever held it. And I don't know that... I mean, I guess I could say she had heard about it. I'll look at the evidence? Okay. I mean... unless the wiretap... Come on, it's obvious? Is it? I'm sorry, I don't... Once you point it out, I say like, oh, it's obvious, but... You know the weapon was a clock because... Because of what? I don't think... Give me time. I think you might just have to tell me. I genuinely don't know. Because I don't know anything about her. It might be the wiretap, maybe? She held it? But I don't know if she held it. Wiretap and phone. Then I guess she heard about it then. She probably never held it. She definitely probably never held it, since there's only 2 in existence. So I'm gonna say she heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. I suppose the wiretap, right? Let's try it. Have a look at this. Oh, that's... I found this in Miss May's room. But, like, how can I prove... like... Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, You were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Faye's phone, were you not? How would I know that, though? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled. How would that be irrelevant? That's completely relevant. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. Bluff it? Oh, am I meant to bluff sometimes? This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Did he say it during the conversation? That the weapon is a clock? That the weapon is a clock. Yeah, it'd be this, wouldn't it? It'd be the conversation that they had. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't talked in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want to hold up for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Okay, so we're now saying that she knew that it was a clock because she had been wiretapping the, Maya and Mia's phone. Gotcha. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to the conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was the clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Oh, Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Dude, she is pissed. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you... I didn't see that. You lawyer! It's no fair! All of you ganging up on me like that? Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? She's crying in the middle of the courtroom. Sometimes in testimonies, there will be no contradictions. At those times, you will have to press every statement to proceed. Okay. That's really, really hard, though, to... Oh, my God. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Why the wiretap? I want to ask why the wiretap, because I don't think she did it. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Gah, I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought of that, and of course I can and will. You can't be serious, no way! Way. I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting a room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? I think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been has been tapping the witness's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away? They're not. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. Continue examining Miss May. I think we have to call the bellboy as a witness. I can't remember what he told me. He said something important, I feel like, but I didn't catch it. I don't remember it. I'll call him as a witness and just see what he says. Defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk in quite low enough already. If you get the choice to call a witness, do it. Okay, I will do. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that this Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent, and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition? I have to accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. This guy's talking about traps in court. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Oh, God, what did I do? Oh, no. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly looks like a bellboy. There he is. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, you activated my trap card. The witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Alright, witness testimony. Let's listen. I'm going to focus in. I'm focusing in, chaps. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations, okay? So he's been there a while. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. That checks out, because the murder happened at around 9. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I never thought this game would be so dramatic. It's pretty dramatic, yeah. Let's just check. I hate that the autopsy report doesn't tell me the time of death anymore, but I understand that it was at 9 o'clock, but I just wanted to see if there was anything else said about it. Also, do you realize the cross-examination theme is different? I do now. Interesting. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, Maya will be finished. I have a feeling I know what happened, but I actually don't. I'm just gonna press and see what happens. Do I lose points if I press and nothing happens? Let's try it. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds, I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in personally. There's 2 types of themes, normal and allegro. Important theme? Oh. Okay, so this is definitely the important one, I'm guessing. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believed I received a call at around 8 p.m. in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Let's try and press it, see what happens. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all of her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... the point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes. What then? So, he clearly just said them, signifying that he was... Maybe there was somebody else with Miss Faye. She asked for an iced coffee to be delivered to her at 9 o'clock on the dot. Okay? Best part of Ace Attorney in every game is it has its own theme. Every cross-examination, investigation themes change, special for each game. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. She was watching a program on the TV, okay. The time, 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I mean, I'll press just because, but... Precisely 9 o'clock, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 o'clock. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, hee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door and cracked at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I'm pressing on every single one of these just to see what he says. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with a, embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. I wonder, is it possible to lose these? I think it is. It definitely is. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. You have your credibility bar. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. What? I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. No. Losing makes you go back to when. I think what happens, I think it was explained to me last stream. I think if you lose, you just get a not guilty verdict, and you can retry it, but I think you might have to start over. I'm not sure. There's 10 HP each. Wrong presentation gets rid of 2. If they're all gone, game over. Oh my god. I gotta be careful. Wait! Please, wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, room service, bed making. Okay, I'm gonna say sometimes the amount received can change to 4 or even freaking 10. That's insanity. Save? That's a great idea. Oh my gosh, that's a genius idea. Why don't I save before I do some of these things, and then come back to? Okay. I'm gonna say check-in because I feel like when he mentioned something about them, and there was it seems like there was another person with her. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you were checking in, when you checked in Miss May. Oh, all right, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was beautiful. Beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was the disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. What did he just say? Sunny's Judgment? Episode 193? What? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Each game, there's 5 or 6 episodes. 193 means I love you and Omori? Ooh, yeah, caught? Absolutely. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth! Who... He asked me not to mention it if I was specifically asked, sir. What?! Ooh. You fool! And Sonic here saying the 193rd episode is about Sunny. But that ain't real. Oh. I've done it! I've won! Oh, I don't know if you've won. I wouldn't declare victory yet, but it is pretty damning. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them the room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned that another person was involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is the other person? Simple. It was... It's not the bellboy. The man with Miss May. Miss April May. It's not Miss April May. So it's gotta be the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, sir. As has been previously revealed, Miss May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. What? It's a 2-day trial? Court is adjourned. Oh my god, it's not over? Oh my god, so more evidence can come out. Wow. Wow, okay. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there. Really? This is the first full case of the game? Yeah, jeez. It's huge, my goodness. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. A full case has 2 days? Oh. Okay, so this is pretty normal for cases then. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. But the final cases can have 3 or 4 days. Jeez. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss Fey, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, This case is far from closed. Yeah, we gotta ask her who the other man was. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. I should have done this ages ago, but I am gonna... Boom and boom. Add Maya to the bottom left of the screen. Okay. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Oh crap, I missed the first text box. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May's testimony. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. So that actually happened. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, it's time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Yeah, she's not guilty. She's definitely not the murderer. I'm gonna save if it gives me the opportunity. Okay, perfect. Save your progress up to this point? Yes. Day 2. Wow, okay. This is all... I feel like I'm doing the detective's job, though. Like, I'm the one gathering evidence everywhere and putting it all together. The freaking detectives should be doing some of this stuff, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Oh, wow, she's as happy as ever to be in the detention center. Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place like this. It's really quite moving. Not you, not you, stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I want to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So... what is it you wish to ask of me, then? For starters, how did you get to being so totally whacked? Okay, the man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? No way, Jose. Maybe if I had done something to get her to talk. Tell me about the wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Ah, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your BRB may go to the dimension called sleep and try to return? That's fine, yeah. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding scum-sucking lawyer! Bottom? I can't tell. I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers, or is it just against me? I guess maybe I have to present her with something? Let's try presenting her with... oh, I have to go to present. Let's try presenting her with, her testimony. See what happens. Hey, guess what? Actually, I, really hate your guts. So, get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks. Thanks, I noticed. Wow, she's... I don't know, I'll try to present her with this, I guess. Hey, guess what? Actually, okay. Alright, well... maybe I can talk to the guard. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Smile for the camera. Okay, I guess there's not much to examine here. Maybe I can talk to her about the man again? About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way. Okay, yeah, so she's not giving up. Okay, so she's not gonna cooperate. I better get out of here. Let's go elsewhere and see what I can find. Looks like forensics is taking a day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Yeah, might as well. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. Painting? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases that Chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. That's interesting. Sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Okay, nothing more to see here, I guess. Let's go to the Gatewater Hotel. Yeah, because maybe the man is still here. Ah, welcome, sir. Oh, yeah, I could talk to him and ask him where the man is. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa! Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both getting stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please, let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Let's talk a bit. Tell me about Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think that most suspicious person here is this guy. Why is he blaming her? I'm pretty sure she didn't do it. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'd pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of the man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on the subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Present. I don't have a... Can I present to him the wiretap? I'm sorry. All I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. Could I tell him about... Could I present to him... the testimony, maybe? I'm sorry. Okay. So, if I... Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna examine. I actually have the chance to examine this room. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Okay, we'll have to look around the room and see if we can find anything else. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. Nice weather again today. I can see Faye and Co. law offices, of course. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of the view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Ooh, was Miss May bevin' up? A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Aha, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. Well, we'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Okay, I think that's everything then. Oh, I guess this plant. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Yeah, that's everything. Okay. Can't talk with him anymore. Can't present him with anything. I guess I have to get out of here. Let's go to Grossberg Law Offices. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's violating... Maybe he's avoiding... Oh my gosh. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Well, I can examine... Oh, there's a picture on his desk! What is this? What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in the pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. DL6 Exhibit A. The heck? I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. Don't I have a camera in my pocket I could maybe take a picture of or something? And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph. On the back of the words DL Incident Exhibit A are written in pencil. Okay. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Swap photos, yes. I think I'll swap them. DL Incident Exhibit B, written in pencil. Okay, well I guess I'll go I'll put this photo in the guy's face and see if he let's see if he can tell me about it. Gatewater Hotel. Present this. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about it. Have him write it? Yeah, have him write it. Absolutely, that's evidence. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit describes a man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Who is that guy, though? He's Exhibit B. Okay. Let's see about the... yes, he struck me as a real lady killer. Okay. Okay, so I've heard all that before. Alright, I can get out of here then, I think. Move. Can we go back to Grossberg Law Offices? Huh, he's out again? Huh, no more photos on the desk. Interesting. Also, wait, the painting's gone! I just noticed! Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny they don't seem like they've ever been read. Okay, yeah. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... I don't remember. Oh, was it Fisherman? I genuinely don't remember. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say Fisherman. And then you only keep one picture is cruel? Yeah, that is cruel. Especially, what if I would have grabbed the wrong one? Wasn't it? It was a very memorable painting, anyhow. I don't remember what it was. It was a painting of Marvin Grossberg? Was it? Was it very... Okay, I guess it doesn't matter what I say there. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. A solid mahogany desk. There's a wood... I don't know why... Actually, I don't... Okay. Let's go back to the detention center and maybe present some evidence to her and see if she will talk. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have a spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. No! Don't get rid of that iconic look. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me more about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. Don't you think you want to be protecting him? Would you have sold out a late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay, so I have to present her with this, I guess? Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you... A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me the proof. I'm so close. Yeah, the bellboy testimony affidavit. Boom. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears, push her hard. I'm gonna push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm pushing this info into the press. Push? Yeah, I'm gonna push her hard. Do you? By the way, Count Connors, you don't know anything about this game, right? So if you're suggesting something, it's essentially just a guess, right? Because, like, I would need some help at certain points. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine. I'll talk. I know nothing, Law. I'm just saying that what I think is right. Okay, that's what I thought. But it's okay because if two of us know or have an idea of what to do, you know, we can come to the conclusion a lot easier, I hope. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White. His name is White! The president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp. Red, White, and Blue? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Wait, what? It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? She's not going to want to tell me. Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Or she did tell me. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Oh, really? Why? It could come in handy later. Seems like sleep it is. Goodbye. I think that guy's dangerous. Yeah, he is. I swear he was the one that did it. Okay. Let's go to Blue Corp. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. Wait, was that the painting? Is that the painting that's up there? Is that... What's with this surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with your title of your personage. What the... Your name. What's your name? I was just asking by the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, the corporate expansion official. I think it's the painting. Why is it here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the painting too. And why is it here? We're about to find out. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes, this guy's arrogance meter's off a scale. Let's first examine the painting here. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is it a replica? Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That's right. That right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up, Best Participation. Judges Cooperation Award. Special Good Try Prize. The words Judges and Special kind of stand out. Blue Corp, a statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. A model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beautatious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beautatious for about anyone to appreciate. This is weird. I don't think I'd feel comfortable at the table like this. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does it seek roundature? No, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? This guy's full of himself. Wait, what if the painting was always the guy's property and he gave it to the other guy for some reason and now took it back? Could be. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Okay, let's interrogate this plank. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of the Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. The night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on record that he does remember you were very clearly... No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police. The courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. This guy. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. Corruption? Absolutely. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Dude's probably scamming out there. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color of blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Alright, let's ask him about the painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? A big painting on the wall over there. Where did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears that you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that. Sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oof. Oh, is he hitting me? Is he knocking me out? What the hell? What was that? He punched me! Well, Mr. Lawyer, that will do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding, so you say. But I wonder, is that a kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Yeah, what a piece of filth! Dude just has at me. I didn't do a thing to him, but ask him questions. Mr. Grossberg, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that the painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle, there is nothing more to discuss. What a piece of filth! This guy is unbearable! Whatever, let's go back to Grossberg Law Offices and see if he's here. He's here! Phenomenal. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here yet. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. Did he bribe that guy with a painting? I couldn't tell you. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Alright, today's trial. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. Your refusal? I asked before, but why? Did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry, it's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So I paid Blue Corp a visit? Oh, I see! Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy! You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day. Was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed? I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's giving you information. He's blackmailing you. You're lovers. You're lovers. Well, I don't think they're lovers. He's giving you information. He's blackmailing you. I think... Could he be blackmailing? Do I have any information that says he's blackmailing? I don't think I have any information. But he's giving you information. It could be that. It could be that he's getting information. I'll say... Also, you're back? Hey, just in time. I might need some help here. What do you think? Are they lovers? But to tell one thing? Oh. Okay. They are lovers. Confirmed. Just kidding. It's definitely one of these top two. He's giving you information or he's blackmailing you. I'm gonna go ahead and say DL6. I did get DL6. Unless this is for some sort of future thing. I'm gonna say remember that. Will do. DL6. DL6. You know what? I'm gonna say he's blackmailing. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? It totally won't be a reoccurring thing. I will try and remember as much as I possibly can. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now! 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Just remember, DL6 is important. Yeah, it seems important. It seems like it was some sort of case or something that happened a while ago. White would have destroyed me if I did. And soon it will come back. I will. I remember it with all my brain power. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be a nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. Goodbye. You know I'm back. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's learn about this DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Mitzi Faye. Ooh, so she's part of the May family, it sounds like, possibly. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. It's the police's job to gather the evidence, not the lawyer's job. What the... Why don't people learn this? This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. Oh my gosh. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Oh, maybe that's why some of her files look like they were missing. Very interesting. Let's go back to Mia's office then. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Okay, let's go check this. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Those J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of it. Leave it be. DL6. I guess would be... I've never... Wait, what? Okay, yep. Let's look at I through A, or A through I, because A through I guess DL6 would probably be in there. Let's see if there's an A recorded in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F... Misty Faye! That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, absolutely, read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Interesting. Let's try looking at T to Z. T, U, I know, W, White! The entire W section is missing! Was it taken? I'm just gonna skim through J and S and see if J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I should just skim some of this. Yeah, I'll skim it just to see if there's anything. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here at the end is S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. They're politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these, in pencil. What? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Okay, wow. Newspaper clipping, article about politician suicide. The word White is written in pencil at the top. So Mia suspected that White would be involved about some of these things. Okay. Okay. Let's get out of here. And go and... I'm going to go to Blue Corp, and I'm going to see if I can find files of his. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Okay, so I can talk to him. Examine. If I click on his desk, I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? Okay. I can't look at his files, unfortunately. So I guess I'll just talk to him. Let's see what he says. I think we're past needing to talk about April, May. I've got to put this guy on the spot, and quick. What's the matter? You seem distressed. Night of the murder? I guess. This guy's a pro at pulling wool over people's eyes. We gotta put him on the spot, and quick. Stop that. Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps. Alright, let's talk about blackmail then. There's no point in asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes. There are my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course, I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge you in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think any less of you. Why am I should not be here. Like, if I pull out evidence and show him that he's being filthy, he can have his goons come at me and throw me in the bin or something. Like, this is not a good idea, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. I have no intention of parlaying with you about this matter. Okay, try this. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, you see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, the word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You bribed him, you spied on him, you blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all sorts of suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. What? Secretary's office? Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right, you're wrong. Uh-oh, you're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Secretary's office? You won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. Oh no, what's about to happen? White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see? And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude? I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. He's accusing me? What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. Oh crap, I should have saved before this. What? Mr. White isn't another... This isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor, I don't believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. What did I do? Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. No, it's not Harry Butts. Right. Actually, Phoenix Wright. That's my friend's name, is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? No, Butts was not the murderer, damn it. Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Oh, no. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, sausage. I think. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Well, yeah, because now I'm the one in detention. Hey, hi, Edgy Reggie fan. Huh. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... Aw, she was sad. I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, My sister. And now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well, defend me in court, cheer me on in court, help me break out of here. Well, it's definitely not help me break out of here. I'll say cheer me on in court, I guess. Well, you could cheer for me on in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. No, not like an actual cheerleader. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Apollo is watching with me. Kitty is going to love this live. Oh my gosh. I love that you named your little kitty Apollo. And I can't wait to find out who or what Apollo is when I get to that point. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. This smug filth right here, with the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. Oh god, I have to get a not guilty verdict. Okay, I'm gonna save. Alright. September 9th. 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Yes, Edgeworth. I've met him already. Hey, dude is smug. I don't know. I don't like him so far. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! The man, the myth, the legend. There he is. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief's prosecutor office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What is happening? You left for a while? It is the end. I'm getting accused of being the murderer myself for some reason by a man who's incredibly powerful, Mr. White. And he's like bribing a bunch of people, and there's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna be put behind bars unless I can get out of this case, unless I can prove that it wasn't me. What does White have the judge in his pocket? What does the White... Let me start over. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Look at him. Look at his face. He's determined. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. You need him? Oh, come on. You don't need him. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can... By the way, Apollo is a good name. All I can hope to do is get every defendant cleared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth? Edgeworth, you've changed. Hmm? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. Her jaw dropped. What? Okay, let's do this. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I don't know if I can pull this off. Oh, I'm standing and stretching. Oh. Against Edgeworth, no!
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself.
Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
He is... We can't confirm yet. As the details of the events are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Raise an objection, of course. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. I have trauma from getting punched by Red White. Yeah, he just punched. Dude, almost unprovoked. He just decked me in the gut or something. That evil man? Absolutely.
Excellent. Mr. Edgeworth, I appreciate your demeanor.
Look at him bowing in court. This dude. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Okay. The man himself. Look how many rings this dude's got. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Okay. Your name. Yes, that's it. That is what I said. Oh dear. Do my locutions confuse? You should have you should give Edgeworth a British accent. Does he look British? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fey? Mia Fey. I keep getting Mia and Maya mixed up. Well, that would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why, tell you what you already know.
Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh, yeah, make him British? I can't do a British accent. He does dress a bit British. Dress a bit British? No, I legit can't do a British accent. I can't. I couldn't for the life of me. I'd sound ridiculous. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness testimony. Okay. Let's hear what this guy's got to say. I'm paying attention. I'm fully focused. Okay, let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you some papers by the window. Okay. And I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. It's Mr. Shiny Teeth. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, God. Okay.
Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly pursuing that reading to some papers by the window. I'm gonna try and press him on, like, every single one of these and see just what he says. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct. That is the only window, you see. And there you were, reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel. I'm a busy man who had business to do. I heard the bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned and look at the building across the way. He gives sparks like a hero? So when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking the woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? That was it? Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Let's try it. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende? I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Oh, contradictory to what what was her name? April said. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Are you sure? The wine bottle was on the table? Hey, then why didn't he call the popo? As you know, I'm always positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left, and you gave chase. Okay, I'm gonna present. Victim dodged an attack and then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Present this. Let's see what happened. Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. I would date Mr. Shiny Teeth if I was female. You could date him now! She clearly stated that the victim was right. Went right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. He would have saw her going to the left if he was in there. Yeah, they should have agreed if they were both in there. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Damn, I never seen that face from him before. Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So, he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Mr. White is right. Miss May is right. I don't actually know who's right. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Both? Miss May? Died from blow, broken remains of the glass light. I think, are you sure it's both? Because if she ran to the left, that would make sense why the lamp is broken and knocked over. How would that even make sense to say both? Then how did the glass break? You think it's both? Alright, I'll trust you. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. Why would she run to a dead end? There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Oh! Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. Look at this dude. Look at how he stands. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. So he must have been standing, like, here, right? This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. The killer pushed the lamp? Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion? He's the killer? I'm pretty sure he's the killer, yeah. But he's also very powerful, and he won't go down easy. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? You scared your cat? You yelled? Oh my gosh! That just means you're full of emotion. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor... Wow, he doesn't even respect the judge. Might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Alright. Let's see if he changes. Let's see how he changes his story here. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. White acts like a male sweetheart? He does! Because he's like, oh ho ho ho. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Yeah. She did die instantly. Yeah. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination, she ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, then when you hit her, she ran to the right. Okay, so... Died from a blow by blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. But wait, but she didn't die instantly though. She didn't die instantly. It says she may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Actually, that makes sense. I think I have to press... Should I press him? I'll see what he says. I didn't hit anyone! Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point hiding things from the court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. I tried... So, were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Press all of them? What do you mean by that? That is what I am. That is what I am about to explain. You Americans. Oh, is this guy British? You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you. Hey, buddy, you're an American too. Oh, okay, never mind. That answers that. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. You can find anything... Press... Oh, okay. What do you mean first? First? That is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Let's try it. I didn't hit anyone. Okay, I think Now, Mr. Wright. Yeah, okay. We saw this one. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. Let's try it. I'm pressing everything. What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Let's try it. Stop saying it was me! This guy. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. If you can't... Can I do nothing, right? Nothing? May I continue? That is what Miss May saw. So each of you saw different parts. Abso-positively. That's right, of course. Where did he pick up that annoying phrase? Anyway, moving along. You see, you hit her twice. So you were watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying. Okay. Okay. So I think I've pressed every single one of his portions of his testimony. So I am about to explain. Yeah, okay. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. What do you mean first? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, I've pressed all of them now. DL6? Wait, from Miss May's perspective, did she run to the right first, then left? Let's see. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right. But she was caught and struck. So May said that he dodged an attack. So then it... Okay, I think I know what to do then. To the right, you chased her and delivered the final blow. Let's try it. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. No, damn it. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Crap. Oops, that didn't go well. You chased her and delivered the final blow. But I thought that was certain. She ran to the left and then ran to the right, according to this guy. I'm gonna save, just in case I screw something up. And I can come back to it. Let's see. I'll try this, I guess. Music stopped, so that's a good sign. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. Is that what it says? Died from a blow by a blunt object. Huh, okay. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. Wait, by dodging, does she mean by ducking or swipe to the left? I am not sure. But... oh, I guess... I don't know. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying! I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony... The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White! Oh, okay. The two accounts. Alright, what's he got to say now? Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia running to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Having a blast on the voice chat? Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. What window, though? Well, see, the issue, this is almost over. The problem I'm seeing with it is that he said she ran for the door, but obviously her body wasn't found near the door. It was found near the window. So how could that have happened? Cross-examination. Okay. Well, let's see. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Alright, let's just try and press, see what happens. He is suspicious? Yeah, he's super sus. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that. The glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about you that strike you as odd? A little bit. I mean, no, not really, to be honest, but I'll say yes. Yeah, it is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. How did he know? Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. This guy. Let's try it. The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why don't you tell us about the stand before? Why, me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait, one moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused. White's falling apart. Your Honor, please. I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well. The witness may continue his account. How did he know it was the glass? It wasn't in the view on the window? That is true. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. So if I go to... Let's see. Let's just look at it first. Yeah, how would he have seen that? Should I object then, maybe? Well, music stopped. That's a good sign. I didn't even let him get through his thing. I literally stomping him on the first thing, on his first statement. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. You're learning? I am learning a little bit, just a little bit. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. What other window was in the room, though? It wouldn't even matter, because if they claim that they were in the hotel across, this would be the only window they could see through, I assume. Here. Well, Note that the stand is not within the visible area. You know the music and tips, and how you know if you're right? Oh, well that, because someone else in chat told me. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel, as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as the glass light stand. This game is fire. It's pretty good so far. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have been to see it from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh my god! Oh, his eyes! Oh! Oh, he's not having a good day. Mr. White! But he's kind of brain dead, honestly, because, like, if you're the killer, why on earth would you willingly take the stand? Dude wanted to take the stand to try and blame it on me. This guy's completely insane. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. Oh no, what now? What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? He's gonna make him confess to a different crime to hide the fact that... Oh my god. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White, the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. This guy. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I screamed so loud in my blanket that the poor Apollo woke up. Oh, don't wake up your sleeping cat. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap. He could have been at the window, though. This is why this game is my favorite. Dude, this Edgeworth guy's got an answer for everything. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. God damn it. Mr. Wright, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Oh, God. So now he's going to tell us about his wiretapping that probably didn't happen. Let's hear it. Meowworth. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you just saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Gah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. I think I'm just gonna press him. Press him and see what happens. Let's hear it. The beginning of September, the week before the murder. Let's try. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss Faye? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in Faye & Co.'s law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect clients' confidentiality. That is when I saw the glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. Good idea time? What if someone made a game where Phoenix did murder Edgeworth and then other lawyers, main one you're playing is wearing yellow and another one is wearing green? What? The idea was made entirely out of... wait, what? It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing, deserving attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him? Okay. I've pressed him on all the bits of his testimony, and let me check evidence and see if there's something. Broken remains of light stand broken beyond recognition. Could it be that the wiretap was found in May's hotel and not? Okay. Entered. Done so to place a wiretap. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Oh no! I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Crap! I should have saved. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Wait, what? Why? I didn't... What? Phoenix? Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? What? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! Where am I? What just happened? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. What is happening? Hey, Phoenix. There's no way to... That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. What the heck? You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appeared that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Wait, so did I screw up? Did I fail? Or is this meant to happen? So Maya is channeling you, Mia?
That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. It looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Day of purchase, September 4th. What? September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand a week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Oh, the day. Oh my gosh. $1,000 light stand. You're having a laugh. I would never pay $1,000 for a light stand. Are you kidding me? $1,000.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Clapping your hands hysterically? I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Because of me or because of something? Because of someone else?
Then, let's start where we left off.
He's making me sweat. I'm legit sweating right now. Edgeworth he's doing something to me. Something bad, not good either. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Edgeworth is working his magic on you? Well, I don't like him, so if that's what you mean by his magic, then sure. A week before the murder. Okay, so let's do it. Receipt. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written on it in blood? Whoa, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of the purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co.'s law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. I'm giggling because this game is making me so happy. Like a hyperfixation. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No! It's impossible! Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
No, he's got something up his sleeve or some crap. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. God damn it, Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However,
There is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Are you kidding me? Another day? Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy's just making up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Oh, I can object to it. I'll object to it. And if I'm denied, that's fine. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will now be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is doing his magic. He's making you scared of him? Yeah, I'm pretty scared. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all... Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Just wait when you see DL6. Mia's memo, a list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. What? Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Mia's memo, a list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. I don't understand. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Hold! Please! Stop! Make it stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. What the heck is on that paper? Jeez! Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is nobody questioning why a randomly grown woman is there? Not guilty! Hey! That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh. Court adjourned. Oh my gosh. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Maya! Finally? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Third case syndrome? It had to happen eventually. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia?
Blah! You should see your face. Mia! Oh. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her! Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Lunch? It's 9 o'clock at night. What do you mean lunch? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business? You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what that means. We're partners. Hey! You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault that I'm here now, but if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law offices. It's good, has a good ring to it. Yeah, thanks, Maya. So then we're just gonna ignore the actual killer of that case. Like, it became a case to prove that I was innocent, that Phoenix was innocent, and we're just gonna ignore who the actual killer was? We're not even gonna go back to that case and try and find out? Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Aww. Right, Maya, Nick, let's do it. No, Red White was arrested? He was? Did they say that? Or did I miss that? Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Oh, oh, we did it. Yay! That's the second case completed. Brand new episode has been added. What the heck is going on in this image? Look how wild that is. Would you like to save your progress up to this point? Yes. Okay. And I am sorry to say, chat, but it is that time. Gah, you have disgraced me for the last time. Oh, I can't pause this, so I'll have to go through this. The pale moon, something, something. What on earth is happening? The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. For it will be the last moon you gaze upon, I think is what it said. I couldn't read it. What the heck? See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! The warrior sword gleamed to strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th. Look, it's called Wright and Co. Law Offices now. Okay, here's where I'm going to save. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. I have been going for 2 hours 39 minutes, and I'm so sorry I have to say goodbye. But thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. It was beautiful. I'm having a lot of fun. Don't end it. I'm sorry. I have to end it. I've been going for a long time, but the VOD is there. The VOD will be there. You can you can watch it and stuff. You can see the beginning of it. But it was really fun. I had a great time. And the chat's really helping me. I'm getting a little bit better at this game, and I'm super happy that I am. And hopefully I will continue to do better and not miss things that are directly in plain sight, like I have been doing. But yeah, thank again everybody for coming, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.